So hello my friends, welcome back. So yesterday BABU declared war. He went for OBURU's jugular. But we should not spend too much time in the wild in search of a messiah. We have so much at stake. It ain't just us depending on us. By and large swaths of the population have historically always depended on us for political leadership. Maybe it's our responsibility. Just listen in.
That party should be handed over with an immediate effect, and you are looking at the party leader as we speak. Yes, we don't need to disrespect anybody, but it is our time. There's nothing wrong with Moses, but it is Joshua's time.
Yes,
that is it. So it is upon you to decide whether you want the weakest Joshua or the strongest Joshua. Whether you want a Joshua who is Moses' age mate, or older than Moses, or a Joshua who is younger than Moses. And that is what I can tell you. This is politics. We will play it as it comes because we are leaders who've been elected in this country. You saw the polls the other day, spoke very well. The polls stated clearly that BABU should be the party leader at 33%, followed by my father, Honorable Dr. OBURU at 10%, followed by Gladys Wanga at 7%. And then the others shared one.
Responsibility, I say. Which reminds me of a poem by a mystic Islamic warlord, in which a line so profound stood up for me. It goes to the effect of, stress is mine, pain is mine, war is mine, but you're mine. Basically, we wield so much political power, but with it comes tremendous political responsibility. The more reason we should find direction soon. We should stop this infighting. Our story politically, or maybe generally, has always been defined by betrayal and persecution more than any other ethnicity in this nation. Somalis only come a close second, courtesy of the Wagala massacre. Other than that, they don't measure up to us. Consequently, we've always found unity in purpose. And that unity of purpose have always given us tremendous power. So do you know why ODM is a tent and can easily attract Kenyans from all walks of life? It's because we Luo are relatable. We can easily understand pain, repression, and victimization. Case in point, Mbadia CS Treasury easily relates with the poor kid in Tana River who, in an attempt to get to school, has to cross a crocodile-infested river while all the time balancing on a makeshift bridge. At best, he gets across. At worst, he falls into the river and gets devoured by the beasts of the sea, while all the time, a new bridge only cost 100 million shillings to construct. That is the point. But guess who was the chair of the Budget Appropriation Committee during the period in question? Ndindi Nyoro. And he's the same man who lately fashioned himself as a paragon of virtue on matters education, on matters our kids. He denied these children 100 million shilling bridge, left them to be devoured by the beast, while in the same breath, awarded Murang'a County alone 1.5 billion Kenyan money. And then you wonder why students, all learners in his constituency, are paying mere 500 shilling tuition fee. Why the school is cabroed to the pigsty. Why classes are tiled to the lavatories. A disgusting level of hypocrisy. And then he has the temerity to castigate Mbadi at the first rumor of government failure to remit capitation to schools. So horrible. And lastly, Mbadi made a very curious note. And this highlights why ODM is such a mainstream party and appeals to Kenyans from all walks of life. He said that there are employees at the Treasury building who drive to work in their fuel guzzlers onto the 7th floor of their air-conditioned offices and then back to their homes in Rwanda. And to top it all, during holidays, they cruise through the tarmac to the doorstep of their obscure villages in Kiambu. In their lexicon, there's no word like destitute or poor. So here's my true sense. Yesterday, BABU held a presser in which he demanded that OBURU relinquish power to the youths. Winnie Odinga already did the same past weekend. Both of them have taken a blowback. They've been criticized. They've been admonished. Respect your elders, you've told them. My friends, we conveniently forget that Raila himself grabbed power from his own blood father. That is what dares a worthy politician to the public. See, you cannot impose a leader of a certain caliber on the people. He must earn his keep. And so to avert disaster, ODM must hold elections. We can't be in a perpetual succession mode while going into the next elections. Our friends, all the historic Raila base, are looking for a leader, and we must provide one for them. Listen, my friends. With OBURU as the chair, it's only a matter of time before our friends start looking elsewhere for leadership. OBURU is no leader. And so to deter them from making such a radical move, which I bet some of them have while we are still in a state of pandemonium, we must look for a leader who is charismatic and have national name recognition. So here's the point. OBURU has failed terribly to rise to the occasion and offer alternative leadership, especially at the national stage, due to lack of appeal. Apart from the establishment politicians who flank him and a contingent of low youths who respect him due to seniority, OBURU has nothing and offers nothing. While in the same breath, BABU stands preferred to succeed Baba at 33%. I'm not endorsing any politician, but with the current trajectory, ODM is headed to a ditch. It's not a good time to ostrich. Let's call it what it is. Have a good day, everyone. Kindly subscribe and support this channel. Peace.